countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy, call me crazy. You don't know me, say you tough. Well, come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service. Hit him in the right spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud. Yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy. Tryna lock me down, yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me. Well come show me, well come show me. Say you tough, well come show me. Boss man, they do what I say. So I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem, child, just young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high lip. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just stay. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild. On the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy, call me crazy. You don't know me, say you tough. Well, come show me. Talk a truck louder than a snotty nose, baby. Yeah, I'm buck wild. Call me crazy. Catch me a buck and hit him in the service. Hit him in the right spot. Yeah, that's perfect. Sitting in the speedboat, catching fish, working in the middle of the mud. Yeah, getting dirty. Had to block my gal cause she kept going crazy. Tryna lock me down, yeah, she wanna have my baby. Call me crazy, you don't know me. Say you tough, well come show me. Well come show me, well come show me. Say you tough, well come show me. Boss man, they do what I say. So I ride my own wave, I go hunting with a Draco. Back roads, turn songs, living life with the bros. Never been a problem, child, just young and buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go buck wild, buck wild.
See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to to go, buck wild, buck wild. See us on the countryside, open field on my mind. About to go, buck wild, buck wild. 12 put me over one, thinking about stopping. He see my face, let me go, guess I'm popping. Banger after banger, they wonder when I'm dropping. Young and dumb clips jumping, having fun, don't care about nothing. Sticked up Navy SEALs, catch you slipping banana peels. Turned up, don't tell me chill, I have my spiders at your crib. Baby boy, I need a bib, shot collars, high limb. Live action, this ain't a drill, never fake, I keep it real. Big wheels jacked up, tinted windows matted up. Going fast, saddled up, riding on the interstate. Gonna get my dinner plate, even though we just stay. Fishing rods and worm bait, take your girl on a date.
All of my girls grab all them boys, nobody left for miles. All of you boys grab all your girls, we're gonna go buck wild.
like I keep it real.
What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the Coach Plays as we have a rare occasion, but not really in 2020, Tuesday night football, guys. Appreciate you joining the stream. Hope everybody is doing well tonight as we've got a game between the Baltimore Ravens and the Dallas Cowboys. Two teams who desperately need a win to stay in the hunt for the playoffs. Dallas Cowboys, as far as in their division is concerned, one more loss will pretty well about bury the hatchet for them. And as far as the Ravens, they were trying to stay in the hunt for that wild card pitcher race. And it should be a good one. Lamar Jackson is back in for tonight. Now, some breaking news that has just kind of hit the fan. Dez Bryant, everybody was really anxious to see him play against his former team. He came out, warmed up, everything was fine. And all of a sudden, he got a notification that he got a positive test. And so he is ruled out for this game. But yeah, guys, appreciate everybody being in the chat. Butcher Block and Patriots Talk, Brandy Lewis, Chase T66, Pharrell Austin. Hope everybody's been good. Elias Reynolds, what's up, Pharrell Austin? Hope you've been good. Yeah, it's been a while. I've been good. Hope you've been good as well. Butcher says, Joe Buck looks like an idiot with blonde hair. You know, you're probably right. There's some people out there who loves them some Joe Buck. You and me both, Elias. They came out flat. Catfish Terry also in the house. What's up, Catfish Terry? 13 viewers, 11 likes, guys. Appreciate y'all very much as we are gearing up for kickoff here. I'm going to have to get our scoreboard up here. As we are gearing up here, about to kick this thing off. So the Baltimore Ravens will win the toss. They defer. So the Cowboys will have the ball here to start this game. Guys, I will put us up a game cast as soon as I can. What's up, Packer Nation 12? Appreciate you joining the stream. Elias says he's ready for some hockey. Man, myth, the legend. Catfish Terry is in the house, Butcher Block says. Catfish Terry also says, don't forget the thumbs up. And he says, Butcher Buddy. And here's the kickoff. This one's going to be fielded at about the 4-yard line. He's going to bring it out. And he's going to be stopped at about the 19-yard line. And this will bring out Andy Dalton and the Dallas Cowboys, who have just been banged up with the amount of injuries they have had this year, but they still got weapons on the outside. They still got Ezekiel Elliott, even though he has had a whole lot of issues with holding on to the football. As the Dallas Cowboys will come out with a tight end and a wing set to the right. CeeDee Lamb was in a wing set there to the left, and it's a zone handoff to Ezekiel Elliott, and that will be for a gain of 0. So now 2nd and 9 for the Dallas Cowboys as they found a way to get one last play. Handoff inside to Zeke. He'll jump cut it up, and that will be good for a gain of about 7. This should bring up about a 3rd and 2 situation here to start. Brandy says Elliott has never came back from his vacation in Mexico. Catfish Terry, Nashville, another step closer to Major League Baseball today, buddy. I saw the country singer getting involved. I mean, the more people to get involved, the better. I would love to see Nashville get a baseball team. Absolutely would love it. CeeDee Lamb in motion. 3rd and 2. He'll now motion back to the left. They throw it to him in the flat, and he will be pushed out of bounds, but not before he can get the first down. So first down, Cowboys. Butcher says losing Dak was massive. He was the glue guy for that team and the locker room leader. Always tough losing a guy like that. Darius Rucker came forward with adding money today. That's the guy who I was thinking about. Catfish Terry. Yeah, that's good for Nashville. It really is. A little quick out route here to CeeDee Lamb. That's going to be good for a gain of 9. So the Cowboys finding a little positive momentum here to start the night. Inside handoff, Ezekiel Elliott, he will hop step to the right, and he will be tackled, but it looks like he's going to get just enough for the first down here. So 2 early first downs here on the first drive for the Dallas Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott, 3 rushes for 10 yards. Andy Dalton, 2 for 2 for 13 yards early in this drive here. Look at Andy Dalton. Will just screen it to Pollard. They're back. There is a flag on the play. The screen is going to be good enough for 10 and a first down, but we will have to see what this flag holds. And it is holding on the offense. So that will bring up a 1st and 20. Now for the Cowboys back on their own 31-yard line. Gets trips to the left. He looks away from the trips. Will try to dump it out quick to Ezekiel Elliott. And that is defended really well. And that's going to be a loss of about 3 as he gets slung out of bounds. What's up, Redfish, Bluefish? Appreciate you joining the stream. Already 15 likes, guys. I appreciate y'all very much. Says, howdy, Coach Plays. Catfish Terry. Peace sign. So, Twins left. Going to quick throw it out to the outside to CeeDee Lamb, but that's going to be not anything positive as it just gets back to the line of scrimmage, and this will bring up a 3rd and long situation. So what looked like a promising drive now has the Cowboys in a 3rd and 24 situation. What is up, your boy Rocha? Says, Coach Plays, thanks for kicking my ass last week in fantasy. Hey, but the fantasy team has poured it together. I was 1-4, and then I started trying, and next thing you know, I was 8-4. But I took the L this week for the first time in many weeks, I think, to Blackwater Russ. But yeah, anytime, your boy Rocha, anytime. And so this one, just a quick little pitch route to Ezekiel Elliott. Will pick up some yards, but it will ultimately bring up a 4th and 15. And this one gets snapped back to Niesmeyer. He will punt this one, and it will be fielded at the 16-yard line. That is where he will fair catch it. So this will bring out Lamar Jackson and the Baltimore Ravens. After the Ravens did not have their quarterback last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, we will see if he can kick off the Russ for this one. Yeah, I'm doing good, Rocha. Hope you've been doing well. Hope you and your family had a really good Thanksgiving. Carver family in the house says, "What's up?" And he goes, "Butcher." Packer Nation 12 says, "I'm going nuts, man." What's going on, Packer Nation 12? Redfish Bluefish says, "I'm just excited. He's 77 at the prospect of the Kraken. Let's do this, Seattle." Redfish Bluefish is excited for the Seattle Kraken coming up here in a year. As we are just in a commercial break. Packer Nation says, "COVID outbreak at my work. Can't work for 14 days, but I get paid. It's just I can't stand sitting at home." Yeah, that does. That's unfortunate, Packer Nation, but like I say, at least you get paid. Stay healthy out there. Redfish Bluefish said, "I'll sit at home for you, buddy." Jamar says, "What is your prediction for the Browns-Ravens? Is that a next week game?" I think it will be a good game, but I would still have to go with Browns 21, Ravens 24. I think that's where I would go with that prediction. Yeah, so he said it's a next week game. I think that's going to be a good game. And I think the Browns can win it, and I think the Ravens can lose it. But this is still a Ravens team with a lot of talent, and I feel like they have to activate playoff mode. Cleveland has been hot. Unfortunately, I'm a Titans fan, and I felt like the Titans didn't help out their case. They just came out flat against the Browns, but they have been hot. But I think just the urgency that the Ravens are going to have, they're going to have to get on a run here to find a way to make this playoff. And they still got a lot of talent, even though with a few people out. So now this will bring up a 2nd and 8 for the Ravens, as their first down run was not much going there. Trips right. Play action will now boot right. Lamar's going to tuck this and run. Gets to the 20, gets to 25, and will fall down to about the 28. And that will be good for a first down, tackled by Jalen Smith from behind. Absolutely, Redfish. I do believe that will be a good game. Yeah, Brandy, Titans definitely didn't help out the case. I mean, I'm not going to say that the Browns didn't play well. The Browns played really well there to start that game. But just some bad penalties and some bad mistakes and some unfortunate things happened for the Titans to let that game kind of get out of hand. Screen here to Ingram. He'll make a man miss, and that will be good enough just to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1. Yeah, no, Jamar, I think the Browns will make the playoffs. I think the Browns will make the playoffs, and that will be really exciting for that fan base to kind of get back there. That's for sure. So 2nd and 9 for the Ravens. Tight end will now motion to the right. Lamar checking the play. He's got 4 seconds. Gus Edwards will now bounce to the left. takes the snap, 5-step drop, steps up in the pocket, and will throw a drag route to Brown, and he will be tackled by Smith there, and that will be a gain of about 3. So 3rd and 5 now for the Ravens. That's going to be a different playoff format they're looking at. Butcher block without the Patriots in it. They're not out of it yet, though. Lamar will try to dump this one off, and it's going to be intercepted. He tried to throw it to Brown on a touch pass. It was a little high, got deflected off. I believe it went off of Brown, and this one is going to be intercepted by the Dallas Cowboys, and the Dallas Cowboys will now be put in a really good situation with an early field. This one does go off the hands of Brown. He just tries to get one hand on it. And I believe that is number 23, Darian Thompson. And the Cowboys are now in business. Some contact there on Brown, but just not the way you want to start if you're the Baltimore Ravens. And this will bring up a 1st and 10, Dallas Cowboys on the 34-yard line of the Baltimore Ravens. Handoff, Ezekiel Elliott, and he will fall forward for a gain of about 2. Butcher says, yes, sir, I need a Baltimore loss tonight to keep the playoffs alive for the Patriots. A Baltimore loss would help out the Patriots because they're kind of right there. They're 6 and 5. I believe the Patriots. What are the Patriots, Butcher? Are they 5 and 6? Or are they 6 and 5? I don't think they're 6 and 5. So Twins on both sides. Andy Dalton's under center. Now checking the play. Ezekiel Elliott, left side of Andy Dalton. He'll hand it off on an inside zone. Zeke, he'll get some room, and he will push forward for a gain of about 15. And another 1st down, Cowboys. Yeah, really good job by the center getting up to the 2nd level, and that is what really kind of sealed this play and allows Zeke to get a lot of yards. But you can see right there, Ezekiel Elliott's ball security is trash. 2 tight ends set to the left. One will now motion to the right. Dalton, 3-step drop, looking. Will now throw a drag. Throws it behind his tight end. He does make a good catch. But the throw being behind him is what's going to slow him down. That's going to be only a gain of a couple. Yeah, maybe, Brandy. I mean, maybe. He might actually already be a better passer. 6 and 6, and we own the tiebreaker. 6 and 6 already for the Patriots. Very solid. So much for your Trevor Lawrence pick. Twin stack to the left. Inside handoff to Zeke. He will hop step back, and that will be good for a gain of about 5. Maybe 4, and this should bring up about a 3rd and 4 situation here. Yeah, but maybe, Jamar. I mean, I could see that. You just don't see that. I'm not trying to take away something from the Browns, but the Titans came out extremely flat for that game. And in a division game, I don't know if you'll see that. Now, if they can keep up the hot streak, then they might. Dalton's going to go towards the end zone here to Gallup, and it's just out of reach, incomplete. But yeah, if you can get off to hot starts like that, then you can do it. Gridiron Blitz says, who you taking? Man, I don't know. The spread was 8. I didn't really agree with the spread, but I think ultimately the Ravens are going to find a way to pull this one out, Grid. Hope you're doing well. Thank you for joining, Grid, as Greg Zuerlein for the Cowboys will now come out here. This will be a 31-yard field goal attempt from the right hash. Snap, set, kick is on the way, and this kick is good, and the Dallas Cowboys will take an early lead, 3-0 on the Baltimore Ravens. Brandy says, I do not see the Browns going very far in the playoffs until Baker shows consistency. I mean, very good statement, Brandy. He definitely had a good game this past game. He needs to find a way to build on it. But at the end of the day, for the Browns, their bread's going to be made by running the rock and running the football. And if their passing game can continue to grow, then that's only going to bode well for their run game. That's for sure. I'm not saying waste a pick for the Browns, but if Justin Fields is there, they take him, I think, but they have Baker. Justin Fields won't be there where the Browns are taking unless they got another draft pick from another team. They're going to have too deep of a pick to pick Justin Fields, and you don't want to take him. That would be a waste of a pick, Jameer. That would not be good if they took Justin Fields. As we are getting ready to get back into action here. As this one will kick into the end zone, and that is where he will take a knee. So Ravens will take back over at their own 25. Two H-backs in this formation here. So a two tight end set. And a little inside handoff. I believe this one's Gus Edwards. And it is. And that is good for a gain of about 7. Absolutely not, Brandy. So one tight end set here. He is offset to the right. And a little play action there. Actually just a zone read. Jackson keeps it. And he will pick up the first down. Probably a gain of close to another 7. As Jackson's got 2 for 3 for 4 yards. 0 touchdowns and a pick here early in this game. As the Ravens could use a big drive going forward. Handoff inside. This is J.K. Dobbins, and he will run all the way to the 45-yard line of the Cowboys. Big first down. Dobbins looked really good right there. Little counter action here, and he picks it up. Might have been more power, but either way, really good healthy run there with some really good blocks up front. And Dobbins not hesitating. Now Ravens coming back to their 2 tight end set. Wing will motion to the left just like they did a couple plays ago. And this would have been the same play, but it's a fumble, and Dobbins will lay on it. And that is a bad mistake, as Lamar Jackson just kind of took his eyes off of it for a half a second, trying to get to his read a little early. And now they're going in the wrong direction. 2nd and 18 now after that big run play. What's up, TSR Sports and Entertainment? Said TCP. What's up, stranger? Appreciate you joining the stream. It has been a while. I'm just now kind of getting back into things. Just recently moved into a new house, so kind of getting back in the flow of things. TSR, hope you're doing well. Hope you and your family had a really good Thanksgiving. Jackson will now just check it down to Brown, and he will go forward for a gain of about 5, and this will bring up a 3rd and long, probably close to 3rd and 13. Yeah, Jameer, I 100% agree. The weather has been bad where they've been playing a lot. But there's a lot of teams out there who's banged up. The Titans are banged up. This is the worst year as far as injuries in the NFL that's concerned. Jackson looks, throws to the tight end, and that's going to be connected for a gain of about 13, but they needed 14. This will bring up a 4th and 1. And Jackson is pleading to the coach to leave the special teams unit off the field. He wants to go, and it looks like he's going to grant him that wish. Yeah, setup is different. Kind of setting up the man cave, the stream room, whatever you want to say, and yeah, I'm feeling pretty good about it. I'm liking the setup, that's for sure. So here we go, a 4th and 2 situation here for the Ravens. Big play here in this drive. Fake handoff. Jackson will keep it. Jackson's got a lot of room up for 25-20, 15-10, 5. Touchdown, Ravens. And so this is just a zone read concept here, but I think Jackson was going to keep that one the entire way, and then he just keeps this right up the A-gap, and there is no one home. And Jackson takes this one to the house. Kick is up and away, and this kick is good, and the Baltimore Ravens with an answer there on 4th and 2. Jackson doing it on his own. Ravens 7, Cowboys 3. And I came this close to betting Lamar Jackson on the first touchdown, but I didn't. As we are in a commercial break, guys, Myles Garrett, when he jumped off sides on Tannehill, he was already in the backfield. TSR Sports says, nice D, Dallas. He also says, LOL, WTF, touchdown, bullhorn clip. Yeah, I'm liking that. I just recently put that in, TSR. I just put it in today. Kind of worked on it, and I like it. Yeah, I don't know if I remember that play, Jameer. So a very nice answering drive there for the Baltimore Ravens. Randy says, I think I prefer a mobile quarterback. Big B seems that much slower watching this game. Well, Big Ben has always never been a fast quarterback, but he is a mobile quarterback. But as he's kind of gotten older through the years, that's mobility has went less and less. You do like a mobile quarterback who can extend plays and make some plays happen down the field. But at the end of the day, where your bread is made is quarterbacks who can stand in the pocket and deliver throws down the field. Now, if you can do both, by all means, that is great. But if you can't, you definitely at least want to have the ability to throw the ball down the field. You should do more Xbox vids. You have those 2 vids that killed it in this year. Just saying. No, I absolutely do, TSR. I need to find a few things, It's weird how the algorithm works. And as Cowboys will get a big return here, 45-50, 45-40, 35-30, and he will finally be drugged down at about the 28. And the Cowboys in business. That is Pollard on a heck of a return there. But yeah, TSR, it's weird how the algorithm works. I try to do some how-to videos like that, and a few hit, a few don't, but those just took off. But so I definitely need to try to continue to do things like that just to kind of bring some traffic to my channel. Football season got hectic, and finding a new home made it to where I kind of took a little bit of time off from YouTube just because I couldn't have the chance. So kind of building this thing from the ground back up again. And play action here. Andy Dalton will roll to the left. He will throw to a wide open CeeDee Lamb. That will be caught, and he goes out of bounds close to the 14-yard line, and that will be a first down, Dallas Cowboys. Yeah, Rodgers is very mobile. He's not like a runner, but he's extremely mobile in the pocket, Brandy, but he has one of the best arms in the NFL. So he's a really good combination for sure. And that is the end of the first quarter. Baltimore Ravens 7, Dallas Cowboys 3. Yeah, unfortunately, time off messes up the algorithm. You'll be okay. Yeah, and I knew that. I knew kind of getting back into it, you would see the outreach not be there. So you'll have to, because for a while there, we had a few streams that was showing some big numbers, and of course those nights are fun. But I knew the time off would scale that back a little bit, so we're just back at it. We're gonna grind away, have some fun doing it. Yes, Steelers did lose to the football team, and that was a game that I felt like there was a chance there. I felt like looking at the Washington football team, I thought they'd been playing well. And I'm just going to say this, Alex Smith, by far the comeback player of the year with the horrific injury that he had. It was, he's A, lucky to be alive, B, lucky to have a leg, C, lucky to be able to even be on a roster, and let alone start. And then he leads his team to a big win against an undefeated Pittsburgh Steelers team. So Alex Smith, probably one of the most underrated quarterbacks in the history of the NFL. He's done nothing but play very good everywhere he's went. He took the Chiefs to the playoffs. I want to say he took the Redskins to the playoffs at one point. Can't remember. But he's just a really good, solid quarterback. And maybe I think he could win a Super Bowl if he was on the right team. Maybe if he would have stuck around with the Chiefs, maybe he could have been that guy. But of course, you had the best quarterback in the league sitting right behind him. So of course they made the right decision there. But Alex Smith is a capable quarterback that can take teams to the playoffs, and in the right situation could make a run and maybe potentially win it. I don't know if he can do that in his career now at the age he's at, but he is still a very solid quarterback. Heck yeah, even as a Giants fan, it's nice to see him do his thing. Absolutely, TSR. Hey, Giants got a big win this week. Handoff Pollard, and he will fight his way for a gain of a couple. This will bring up a 2nd and about 8 for the Dallas Cowboys. I tell my players, Brandy, hit it north. Of course, you got to have good blocking. You got to find ways to seal alleys, but you got to have I think the key to it is a returner that as soon as he catches it, he doesn't dance. He doesn't go east and west. He tries to hit it north, and if you can get through the first wave, you got a chance. 2 tight ends set to the right. Play action. Andy Dalton looking. Has to step up in the pocket. Will fire to the end zone. Touchdown, Cowboys. Gallup into the end zone. And the Cowboys are on the board. There is a flag on the play, but it looks like it's being it is on the Ravens, so this penalty is declined. Looked like it was holding. And so this is a Dallas Cowboys touchdown to Gallup. A well-thrown ball in the back of the end zone. I think that penalty was on Humphreys. And so the Cowboys with a really nice answer there as they get ready to kick this extra point here. It is up and away, and this one is good. The Dallas Cowboys with an answer now up 10-7 in this one after a really good kick return, setting them up in a short field. Andy Dalton and the Dallas Cowboys take advantage. Chase T66 says block. What you mean block? Brandy says, I haven't seen Andy Dalton smile like that in a long time. Playing for Cincinnati will probably do that for you. Savage with the win. Chase T66. Amir says the Jets are the only team with a perfect season. Oh, Rick said Gerald didn't want to shake his hand. It's unfortunate. So we are back from our commercial break. Ravens are now going to get the ball with a chance to come up with another answering drive as the Really nice kick return set up the Cowboys with short field right there, and Andy Dalton was able to take advantage of it and put one in the end zone to Gallup. This kickoff goes in and out of the end zone. So Lamar Jackson and the Ravens will take it over at their own 25. Twins to the right. H-back will motion to the right. Jackson will keep this one and will just find a way to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe a gain of 1.5. Probably should have gave that one, but he elected to keep it. So tight end and a wing set to the right. Play action. Jackson will keep it. Throw a quick slant to Hollywood Brown. That is going to be connected close to the first down, but this one may come up just shy. And this will bring up a 3rd and 1. Twins on both sides. Now 2 tight ends will come in a wishbone look. He will hand it off, and he breaks through 40, 45, makes a man miss, 50, 45, 40, 35, and trapped down at about the 30-yard line. That is Gus Edwards on a really big run there. And the Ravens now in business into the Cowboys territory. Really good block by the tight end to seal the edge. And Gus Edwards with a really big, making a man miss about 10 yards down the field, really opened up that play. And the Ravens back in business. Little zone reads concept here. He will hand it off, I believe, to Gus Edwards again, and he will pick up a gain of about 5. That was actually J.K. Dobbins. Yeah, Brandy, that was a bad play. Absolutely, Jameer. I appreciate you very much. Thank you for joining. I think that's about your first time you've ever been on our channel, so welcome to the Coach Plays. Appreciate you very much. If you want to stick around and watch us multiple times and hang out with us, hit that red button, subscribe to the Coach Plays, put the bell on. That way you got notification. We do a lot of watch parties to games like this. The other Coach K says, you want to hear a joke? The Cowboys. Love it, Coach K. Hope you're doing well tonight. Appreciate you joining the stream. As the Ravens will pick up another first down here, and this drive is on the move. Absolutely, Jameer. Appreciate you very much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Coach Plays fam. Hashtag flight to 3K. Handoff to Gus Edwards, and he will pick up a gain of a couple there. As always, guys, appreciate you joining the stream. If you would, hit the thumbs up. It always helps out the stream. Share it out to social medias to help grow the conversation that we have right here. And if you haven't yet, subscribe to the Coach Plays. Hashtag flight to 3K. 2nd and 8 situation here. Lamar Jackson, 5 of 6 for 28 yards and an interception. And a little QB option here to the right. Pitches it to Dobbins, but this is well played by the corner. And he will just get back to the line of scrimmage. Jordan Lewis on the edge right here. Making the fullback miss. Gets underneath and chops the legs out from J.K. Dobbins. And this will now bring up a 3rd and 8. Flight to 3K. Jackson looks quick. Will now throw it to his back. He is going to be met about 4 yards deep. Needed about 8. He's only able to pick up 4 or 5. And so now the Ravens will have to bring out the field goal unit. And this will bring out their automatic kicker, Justin Tucker, 91% field goal percentage, highest all time. This is a 31-yard field goal attempt. Snap, set, kick on the way. This kick is good, but there is a flag. Looks like might have had a false start on the Ravens. If Jackson wants to be relevant in the league, dude needs to be able to throw the ball on a consistent basis. I agree. He is not there yet, that is for sure. And he's regressing, which is the bad thing for the Ravens. So now 4th and 9, field goal attempt here for Tucker and the Ravens, 36 yards. Snap, set, kick on the way, and he's going to miss it. Mr. Reliable made the first one, but after a false start, he will pull this one and miss it. And how unfortunate is that for the Baltimore Ravens, as the Cowboys will hold on to this lead now 10-7. You don't see a miss from Tucker too many times. So a commercial break here. Most improved team in the NFL this year. Dolphins would be a really improved team, but it has to go to the Browns, I would say. So, commercial break is now over. Dalton will look for a quick outside hitch to Cooper. He's going to catch it, and he will fight forward for a gain of about 11. And that is Cooper's first target and first catch of the night. What's up, RQ3? Appreciate you joining the stream. He says rushing defense for the Cowboys can't stop anybody. It not going very well for the Cowboys here tonight. But they did hold them there. And this one's almost intercepted, or did it get picked? Gets tipped at the line of scrimmage, and they are going to say it is an interception by the Baltimore Ravens. This one got tipped at the line of scrimmage. And now the Ravens are in really good field position here. And it looks like a pick to me. So this would be 2 turnovers by both teams in their own territory, giving other teams short field position. This one picked off by Queen, and this one is clean, and it is a pick. Popcorn says interception. Let's go! Looks like Popcorn is a Ravens fan. Appreciate you joining the stream, Popcorn. Guys, as always, appreciate you very much for joining the stream. Hit that like button. It always helps out the stream. He goes, oh! And here comes the Ravens in really good field position. Play action. Jackson looking, throws down the field. He's got his man. 15, 10, 5, touchdown, Ravens! And that is Boykin on the reception. He's just going to catch this one on a skinny corner route. And he's going to find a way to just make the Cowboys look pathetic in tackling attempts. And he finds the end zone. Really good job by Boykin keeping his balance there. And just like that, the Ravens are back on the board. Brandy says the ability to fight a huge guy and swat the ball at the same time. I cannot do one of those things. That takes definitely takes a skill set. Really good defensive play there by the lineman. Even better play by Queen getting under that interception. And then Lamar Jackson and the Ravens making them pay the very next play on about a 40-yard touchdown pass. And just like that, the Ravens back on top, 14-10. What's up, Jaquil Holman? Appreciate you joining the stream. And there's the Spotlight Raiders talk. Coming over here showing some support. Appreciate you very much. Spotlight, guys. Another great YouTube channel right there. Spotlight Raiders talk. He said that was too easy for the Ravens to score. Hey, what a pick by Queen. What a pick by Queen. But yeah, definitely the Cowboys showing some pathetic effort to make some tackles right there. And so we are in a commercial break right now for the Ravens as they get the answer there on a turnover, now 14-10. Dallas needs a good quarterback, Jaquil. Well, they got one in Dak Prescott, but like I say, the injury has just hurt him. I believe Dak Prescott is a really good quarterback. I think he's pretty solid, and I think with the right situation, he can win you a Super Bowl. But of course, they didn't lock him down full term, and I mean, will he be with the Dallas Cowboys after this season? I don't know. Brandy says, as a coach, planning all week and have this happen, frustrating, huh? Yeah, it's definitely frustrating when it's not going your way. Now, this game, far from over, but by all means, it is very frustrating when you put in a game plan and you do it for all week long and it doesn't quite go the way you had hoped and played, because as far as coaches, you can do all you can as far as a game plan, but you can't go out there on the field and execute. So it still comes down to the execution of the players. That's why the players play the game and the coaches coach. So yeah, definitely frustrating. So the Cowboys will take over on their own 25. Amari Cooper will motion into a single receiver set to the left off the ball. Hand off Ezekiel Elliott. Not much running room there. He will get a gain of a couple. I don't know if he's in here anymore, Butcher. He came by and stopped by for a little bit. If he comes back, I'll let him know to hold that one for you. So Ravens now with 200 total yards, Cowboys with 90. 130 yards rushing for the Ravens, 41 for the Cowboys. 70 yards passing for the Ravens, 49 for the Cowboys. Empty set here. Trips left, Twins right. 3-step, looking left, will now fire, and he's got his man CeeDee Lamb on a hitch route, and that's going to be good for a gain of about 15 and a first down Cowboys. Zeke looking slow tonight. Zeke is looking slow almost every night, Butcher. I don't know what has happened, but Ezekiel Elliott ain't the running back he used to be. He's just not. That guy, when he came into the league, was a force, and he don't look like he's got confidence anymore. And I know his O-line, here's a little pitch here to Amari Cooper, and he will find about 10 yards on that little end around, and that will be good for another first down. I know his offensive line is in shambles, but if you're that stud of a running back, you can make up for deficiencies of your offensive line, but he is not. He's not been able to protect the football, so he's definitely not looking like the same type of dude anymore. Twins on both sides. A little condensed in this formation. Pollard will go in motion to the left. Hand off Zeke. He will find a little bit of running room inside, but just be good for a gain of a couple, maybe 3. Brandy says Zeke needs to jump back into the Salvation Army bucket. Butcher says too much partying in Cabo. He's lost some juice for sure. Absolutely. So 14-10 is where we sit right now. Cowboys 2nd and 7. Play action. Rolls right. And Dalton going deep down the field for Cooper. And this is just well overthrown and out of bounds. Maybe just kind of threw that one away. But this will now bring up a 3rd and 7. Yeah, they could, Jaquil. They could, and it'll be interesting to see where they go with that. Cowboys still fighting right now for a chance to still win their division with a win here tonight. 3rd and 7. Andy Dalton, 3-step drop. Well, now look, firing the out route to CeeDee Lamb is good. That's actually Brown on the reception. And that is a first down, Dallas Cowboys. So 1st and 10, 5:20 left to play in the first half. Still plenty of time. The Dallas Cowboys are now into Baltimore Raven territory at the 35-yard line. Brown in motion to the right. We're going to go handoff to the left to Pollard, and some really big penetration up front, and that will be tackled for a loss. That is Wolf on the tackle, absolutely shredding the left guard Looney. And this will bring up a second and about 11. $20 likes, guys. Appreciate y'all very much. See if we can somehow get to 25 before the first half. Pollard will motion to the right in a trip set. Single receiver is Gallup to the left. Three-step drop. Looking will throw to Gallup on the drag, and he will get needed 11. Give him 12, and that's a first down, Dallas Cowboys. So it looks like you had some vertical routes down the field, clearing out a lot of space, and that set up Gallup on the easy drag coming across the field. Corner tried to pass him off, and there was no one there to pass him off to. It absolutely is debatable, Brandy. And I don't know if it's 100% paid off for the Cowboys. 1st and 10 from about the 23-yard line, and Pollard, no room there to run McPhee in on the tackle, and that will be a loss of about 1. This will bring up a 2nd and 11. Too short of a shelf life, Butcher says. And yeah, that's tough for the running backs, but it's true. And then also, you just see a lot of running backs a lot of times get drafted in the 4th to 7th round and contribute in a big way. Andy Dalton Monk's backside, and he thought he had Gallup going on a go route. Gallup stops on the hitch, so clearly an option route there probably, and they are not on the same page, and this will be incomplete, now bringing up a 3rd and 11. Jefferson is really good. I guess Brandy says, I say that Justin Jefferson is the best wide receiver in this last draft. I think he's the rookie of the year, Brandy. Packer Nation 12 says, good game. Yeah, this is a good game. You got two teams kind of duking it out right now. 3rd and 11 with 3:06 left in the first half. Andy Dalton's going to throw it to Pollard really quick on a little short screen. He's going to try to lower his shoulder, get close to the first down, but he will be short. This is going to bring up about a 4th and 1, and I do believe the Cowboys will probably just elect to kick a field goal here. And they do. So 2:53 left to play and counting. Ravens do have 3 timeouts, so you would expect to see the Ravens to kind of push the ball down the field. Packer Nation 12 said Eddie Lacy sucked. He had about one good year. 35-yard field goal attempt for Zerline, as he is 1 for 1 on the day. This one from the right hash. And there's a penalty flag. Delay a game, and that is just terrible, and that is on coaching. Clearly no sense of urgency to get out there. That is not good for the Dallas Cowboys. Brandy says, as a Packers fan, we have not had a running back as good as Jones since Eddie Lacy. I really want Jones to be signed next year, but he could walk. Yeah, I think Jones will be there. I think they'll lock that down. 40-yard field goal attempt now for Zerline from the right hash. Snap, set, kick, up and away, and he missed it. He pushed it to the right. And a really good drive by the Dallas Cowboys come up short once again. And the Ravens now with 2:02 left to play in the first half have the ball in fairly good field position with a chance to add more points to this lead for the Ravens. As always, guys, a reminder, we will take a halftime intermission. So just stick around during halftime, chat in the live chat, share it out, and we will be back for a really good second half. This has been a really good game. Kind of been exciting going back and forth as we are now back from a commercial break. And the Cowboys coach, very frustrated on the sidelines, but Mike McCarthy, I mean, it all starts with you, and that delay a game on the first attempt for the field goal, inexcusable. You got to find a way to have a sense of urgency to get to the field. Lamar Jackson will keep this one, gets to the 30, and will push forward to about the 32, 33. So just a short gain here for Lamar Jackson. I've been a fan for over 38 years. Packers aren't signing any wide receiver because they want to lock up Jones. Rodgers, Adams, and Jones are a Super Bowl trio with LaFleur as head coach. Maybe that could be where you want it to be. So, still think the Packers should have went out and signed a rookie wide receiver in the first round. They elected not to. And, the Packers, really, they probably should have tried to do everything they could to go get DeAndre Hopkins. Could you imagine if DeAndre Hopkins with Devontae Adams would have been over there for the Green Bay Packers? Now you're talking about something that's legit there. Packers defense is garbage. It could hurt them in the playoffs. But that's the only thing, though, Butcher, this year. It seems like every defense is just not good this year. I don't know if it has something to do with the pandemic, with no preseason. But there's a lot of bad defenses out there. Jaquil says Packers will probably draft a rookie wide receiver this year. Brandy says they don't need a wide receiver. I think their wide receiver core is actually pretty solid. I know y'all picked up someone a couple days ago, Tavon Austin, about a week ago. They're pretty solid. I mean, it's not bad. It's just, what if you went out and you got you Justin Jefferson or a CeeDee Lamb? I don't know if they were available at the time of the Packers. Probably not. But maybe they were, but if you would have got someone of that caliber, it really would have helped out Rodgers, that's for sure. He said Rodgers' second man is Lazard. As we are coming back from a commercial break, we will see if the Ravens can push forward here. That definitely would hurt him, Jaquil. So a tray set to the right, single receivers, Hollywood Brown to the left. Jackson's looking left, now comes back right. Will throw down the seam to his tight end, and there a lot of contact there, and that will draw the flags. 2 flags flying. This will be a pass interference on the defense, and just like that, the Ravens are going to have this ball in midfield. Might have been not catchable, but they're going to call pass interference. They definitely got there early. So the Dallas Cowboys, with a bad penalty there, will put the Ravens in really good field position here. And handoff here. J.K. Dobbins gets to the 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, and he will get pushed out of bounds. If he could have got his balance, he might could have cut back and scored right there, but another really big run play right here. And this is just an option. You got like a sweep left, but your whole offensive line is sweeping to the right to where Lamar's got the ability to keep it. Lamar decides to give it. And Dobbins off to the races there. Ravens now 1st and 10 from the 20. Single receivers, Brown to the left. Going to option pitch to Dobbins to the right. Nothing there, and that will be a loss of 1. Oh, excuse me. 161 yards for the Ravens in this game. So Twins to the left and to the right. Jackson looking, steps up, still looking, flushes out to the left, still looking down the field. He will now fire for a crossing route to Brown, just kind of checking down underneath. It was 2nd and 11. Give him a gain of maybe about 4. This will bring up a 3rd and long situation. 3rd and 7. Jackson now 8 of 9 for 74 yards, a touchdown and an interception. There's 54 seconds remaining in the first half. Ravens still have all 3 timeouts. One of 4 on 3rd down conversions today for the Ravens. Jackson rolls to the right, looks, will fire the out route to Brown. I don't think he got his feet in bounds. He didn't. If this is a well-thrown ball, it's an easy catch, but it's high, and Brown could not get his feet down. There is a flag on the play. And this is going to be false, illegal shift for the Ravens, so the Cowboys will decline, and this will probably ultimately bring out the field goal unit for the Ravens. So even if that one was completed, it was coming back. So Tucker will try to make this a 7-point game after missing a rare field goal there just earlier here tonight. This is from the left hash. Snap, set, kick on the way, and this 35-yard field goal attempt is right down Main Street. It is good. Baltimore Ravens will add to their lead 17-10. But the Cowboys able to make a stop and keep this a one-possession game with just a few seconds on the clock. I think it's about 45 seconds remaining in the first half, so I would actually be shocked to see the Cowboys push the ball down the field. Maybe they do. But I could see them chalk it up, going at half, being down 7. Ravens do get the ball first in the second half, so maybe the Cowboys, I believe the Cowboys got 2 to 3 timeouts, so Cowboys could try to push it and see what they can get here late in this first half. So 93 yards passing for Andy Dalton to 74 for Lamar Jackson. Both have a touchdown and interception. Lamar 8 of 10. And I believe Andy Dalton's 7 of 9. So very, very similar stat line for both quarterbacks here tonight. As Tucker will kick this one off, and it will go into the end zone. He will pull it out and return this one. 15, 20. Makes a man miss, but will stumble at about the 25. There is a late flag on the play. So we will see what the flag is here with 42 seconds remaining in this half. This is holding, so this will bring it back. And I think that could essentially make the Cowboys to just slow it down and don't push it here. They still have 3 timeouts left, so maybe they try to get some high percentage throws, see if they can get positive momentum, and at least see if they can find a way to get in field position here late in the half. So you get a trips to the left. Trips is bunched up. Tight end's now going to motion right. And hand off Ezekiel Elliott. He'll bounce to the outside, gets to the 15, and will get to the 20 before he gets out of bounds. So a 10-yard run there. Now with 36 seconds left to go, still 3 timeouts left, so a 10-yard run might make them push it down the field a little bit, but still you are still deep in your own territory here. Ball right at the 20-yard line for the Cowboys. Twins left, pro right. Looking 3-step. Throws quick out to CeeDee Lamb. He will catch it and get out of bounds, and that will be good for a gain of about 8. 30 seconds remaining. Whoa, that was a terrible spot. I mean, they cheated him a yard. It's now 2nd and 3. So they gave him a gain of 7, but it is a stoppage of the clock. So 2nd and 3. Pro left, Twins right. Dalton, 3-step, looks right, now comes back left and will fire to his tight end to the 40. That is where he will be tackled. That is where the Cowboys will take a quick timeout. 23 seconds remaining in this half. And the Cowboys getting closer to getting in a field position to where maybe they could kick a field goal attempt to make it back to a 4-point game. Cowboys with 2 timeouts remaining with 23 seconds left to go here in halftime. Trips right, closed on the backside. Amari Cooper will now motion over to the left. Three-step drop. Now looks backside. He gets Amari Cooper on the drag. Give him a gain of about 8. And I believe the Cowboys, yes, will call a timeout. Maybe a gain of 9 there. Amari Cooper just coming from the backside on a simple drag route. Gets up 9. So Andy Dalton, 14 of 18. Make that 15 of 19 for 123. A touchdown and a pick. 8 different receivers on the night for Andy Dalton. So doing a really good job of distributing the football all around. And we will see if the Cowboys can find a way to give Zuerlein a chance at a late kick here. Now 17 seconds. You got 3 timeouts. So you're going to have to kind of keep this football a little bit closer to the outside here to preserve that timeout for a field goal kick. Twins on both sides. Tight end is on a wing set. Now he will motion over. Now motions right back. 3-step drop. Andy Dalton looks left. Will now fire left. And CeeDee Lamb just slips to the ground. And this will bring up a 3rd and 1. They are not in field position yet. So needing a first down is essential for the Cowboys to be able to find a way to put up some points. It is 3rd and 1 with 13 seconds left. So trips left, tight end is back on the backside. Amari Cooper is your slot receiver. Zeke is to the right, and it looks like we're going to get a false start here, maybe on Amari Cooper. And this is going to be a bad penalty for the Cowboys. It is number 19, Amari Cooper, on a false start. So instead of 3rd and 1, you now got 3rd and 6, and you're now further away from that field goal range. As you're now backed up on your own 45. Trips left, single receiver to the right is Gallup. Looking left, flushes out left. Andy Dalton looking down the field. Will now fire down the field. And it could have had some contact there on CeeDee Lamb, but they will not throw it. Oh, yeah, that should have been a pass interference. An easy hold. He turned CeeDee Lamb all the way around. This is a bad no call. That would have had them all the way down to the 35 in field goal range, but they missed this call. Andy Dalton took a lick there at the end of that play. So now the Cowboys, with 7 seconds left to go on 4th and 6, they will now elect to take their last timeout, and they will be ready to punt the ball, unless they're going to keep the offense out and try to do a Hail Mary maybe. I don't know about this. The ball is on the 45 of your own territory. I mean, if the Ravens find a way to get the ball close to the 45-yard line, I mean, they got a kicker who can kick long field goals, so we'll have to see. So the offense will stay on the field on a 4th and 6. So the Ravens will now call a timeout. They want to talk it over. Yeah, I don't know, Brandy. I mean, it's definitely a interesting call here for them to do this. So they throw the Hail Mary, and it goes in and out of the hands of CeeDee Lamb. They almost come away with that football there. Pretty exciting chance there, right through the hands of CeeDee Lamb. Very unfortunate miss for the Cowboys, but that will do it for the halftime. Baltimore Ravens up 17-10 in this one. Stick around, guys. We will be back with more action coming back. It should be an exciting finish to the end of this game. I will see you after halftime. All right, guys, so we are back here getting ready to start this second half. Appreciate y'all just sticking around. Cowboys getting ready to kick this one off here. Andy Dalton, 15 of 22 for 123, a touchdown and a pick. Lamar Jackson, 8 of 10 for 74 yards, a touchdown and a pick. This will be fielded at the 5, gets to the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, and he will be finally brought down at about the 34-yard line. So a 2 tight end set to open up this second half for the Baltimore Ravens. One offset to the right, one now in a wing set to the left. Handoff. I believe that is Gus Edwards on a hard, violent run there to open up the second half. Give him a gain of about 4. So 2nd and 6 for the Ravens here. Gus Edwards remains in as the back. He is offset to the right of the quarterback. Trips bunch is to the right. Play action. Quick throw here to number 13, and he will get a gain of a couple. That is Duvernay on the reception. And this will bring up a 3rd and medium. Now about a 3rd and 4. Boykin will motion to the left in a trips bunch. 3-step, looking, fires across the field. This one is high and almost intercepted. But Thompson cannot quite get under that football. He just sailed this one over the head. And the Ravens are going to have to punt this football away. So the Cowboys able to come out with a quick stop there in the second half. Kick is on its way. This one's going to be fielded right at the 26, 27-yard line. There is a flag on the field, so we'll have to see what that might be. So this is holding on the kicking team. That will be added to the dead ball spot. So the Ravens will take over after the commercial break. The Cowboys will take over after the commercial break. Just a really poor thrown ball there by Lamar Jackson on 3rd down. He's had a couple really sail over the receiver's head, that's for sure. Butcher says, bro, Lamar's mechanics are terrible. How did this dude win? I don't know, Butcher. Here's the thing. In 2 to 4 years, he might be out of a job if he keeps regressing like this. I mean, it's just a really bad throw. So here we go. Cowboys now back to work. Handoff Ezekiel Elliott. He will reverse field to the left, and that's going to be good for a gain of about 15 and a first down, Cowboys. It is painful to watch Jackson throw the football. 100% Butcher. I agree. He said, I'm going to say this for literally the 1,000th time. Running QBs never last in the league. Not primary running backs or primary running quarterbacks. I would say it's hard for them to last. It really is. You still, at the end of the day, you need to be able to make your bread by being able to stand in the pocket and throw the ball vertical. Ezekiel Elliott with a good carry there for a gain of about 3, and that will bring up a second about 7. So here we go, 2nd and 7 now. Trips left, Twins right. Dalton steps up in the pocket. Now in trouble. Flushes out right. Still looking down the field. He went out fire. Finds his tight end. That is going to be connected for a gain of about 4. A whole lot of movement there for a whole lot of little. But this will bring up a 3rd and short. Jackson is a career 58% thrower. That's not going to make it in this league. Yeah, I think it's only getting worse over time as the more your NFL defenses are starting to figure out how to play them. So here we go, 3rd and 3. Cowboys need a first down. Handoff. Pollard tries a hop step, and he will find just enough to get the first down here, and that's a big 3rd down conversion for the Cowboys. Wow, they just moved the football back, and it's now a 4th down. To me, that looks like a bad spot. I think he's clearly over the first down marker, so here comes the Cowboys rushing under center. And a QB sneak by Andy Dalton will get a gain of about 3, and that is an easy first down. So 1st and 10. Baltimore 17, Cowboys 10. Cowboys trying to come out with a scoring drive in the first time in the second half. Pollard cuts it up and will find a gain of a couple, but it has been tough sledding for the Cowboys' run game, to say the least. So here we go now. Trips left, Twins to the right. Andy Dalton steps back, looking down the field, still scanning, got time, now flushed out to the right, now flushed out to the left. Got to get rid of it, and he finally does. Had a lot of time to throw there until eventually someone came through. And this will bring up a 3rd and 8. I don't know for sure, but I believe he did for a lot of years for the Packers, Brandy. But something's telling me that he's not calling plays. I feel like I haven't saw him have a play call sheet in his hand. But not entirely sure. It looks like he's got a play call sheet in his hand. It may be. He might be the play caller. Trips bunch to the left. Single receiver right. Looks like some confusion right here. Snap. Dalton steps up. Will fire deep down the field. And this one is incomplete. Intended for Gallup. And just a few bad plays there in a row for the Cowboys. Not looking organized. And so Zerline will now come back out. This is going to be a long field goal attempt here for the Cowboys. This from the right hash. I believe it's a 53-yard field goal attempt. Snap, set, kick is on its way, and this kick is wide left, and I believe that is the 2nd miss of the night for Zerline. Not very good if you're a Dallas Cowboys fan here tonight, as you see a couple kicks go wide left and wide right. 9:07 remains in the 3rd. Baltimore Ravens 17, Cowboys 10. I love that, Brandy. Laces out, Dan. So the Ravens now back on the field with the ball. Lamar moving his tackle over to the left side of the field. 2 tight ends set. Both to the left. Now will motion to the right. Handoff inside to Ingram. And not much running room there as he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. So we get an injury timeout here, as this will take us to once again another timeout. Did not get a good look at who was injured in that play. So we will have to see when we come back from the break. Play action might be the answer for the Cowboys. Yeah, they've tried. It's just tough right now. It's tough sledding for the Cowboys. I don't quite understand it. I think some injuries to the offensive line has really hurt them, Brandy, because they got playmakers. They got people on the outside. Someone like Amari Cooper, I don't think they're getting the ball to enough. Ezekiel Elliott hasn't been the same back in a while. So, and then of course the loss of Dak Prescott. While I do think Andy Dalton is a very solid quarterback, he's not playing good enough right now. So, they're probably in more of a situation now where they need the pass to open up the run, because the run game is not working. So they now need some vertical pass concepts to kind of loosen up these defenses to maybe potentially give them a little bit better chance to run the football. It's kind of a little bit opposite for them. I think the pass needs to be what helps open up the run game, because the run game is not going well for the Cowboys right now. So that was fullback Ricard who got hurt. Twins on both sides. J.K. Dobbins will now motion to the right. Fake handoff to him. Jackson will keep it and just get a gain of a couple. So this will bring up a quick third down for the Ravens, as this is kind of starting to turn into a little bit of a sloppy game, a defensive-minded game. Ravens struggling to throw the ball down the field is starting to maybe affect their run game as we move on through this game. Now, 1 of 6 on third down conversions. They could use one here. Back will motion out to the right. Jackson in trouble, steps up. Jackson looks to run. He will keep it. Tries to get to the first down, and he gets it. Really good extension there with his legs. Extends the football out, and it's a first down Ravens. And if there's one thing Lamar Jackson can do, it is that right there. Extend plays and find ways to make a play with his legs. But he's got to be able to sit in that pocket and be able to deliver the ball downfield. Now, looking right there, it sure did look like almost everybody was covered. So at some point, your receivers got to find a way to get open down the field as well. So trips left, single receiver is Boykin to the right. Little zone handoff scheme, J.K. Dobbins, and he will push forward for a gain of about 6 or 7. Really good, violent, downhill running there by J.K. Dobbins. And out of all the 3 backs, I think J.K. Dobbins has been the better back, and I think they need to find a way to utilize him a little bit more. So you get twins on both sides, really tight. Handoff, Dobbins, and he will spin and he will make a move and pick up a gain of about 5, and that's a first down. Why do the Ravens run up the middle so much? They're doing a lot of zone read schemes, Brandy. They're doing a lot of kind of veer action to where he steps off the midline. They're running that midline option to where they're trapping a lot of techniques inside and they're reading guys on the outside. So a lot of times that outside guy will try to keep outside contained on Lamar Jackson, so he'll stay outside. So if he reads that, he's just going to give it to the back, and they're going to try to be trapping some inside techniques on the A's and the B gaps. Now, if he squeezes, that's when you see Lamar pulls it and he tries to keep it to the outside. So it's just an option, zone option scheme, midline, where it could really go inside or out, and it's just basing off the key read of your outside defender, who most of the time is a stand-up defensive lineman. Fakes handoff here. Will now throw a slant. This one's behind, and it's just another poor pass by the quarterback, Lamar Jackson. This will bring up a third down. The offense can be good, but you need your quarterback to be able to make some plays, and he's just not doing it. He is regressing really bad. There's a lot of really good things that this offense can do. I love their 2 tight end sets. I love a lot of their zone read concepts. But what this offense does not have right now is some really good RPOs off of it. Normally the RPO game is really good, but it just seems like Lamar is not being able to execute those RPOs. 3-step drop. Jackson's looking, steps up, flushes out to the pocket. He's going to keep it, gets to the 30, gets to the 25, gets to the 20, and that's another first down Ravens. And once again, Lamar picks up a first down using his legs instead of his arms, but it's good for a first down. And that is the biggest challenge when facing Lamar Jackson. It is keeping him contained and inside the pocket. And right there, Cowboys do not do a good job of that. So another 2 tight end set. 1 offset to the right, 1 wing set right. Jackson looking, still looking to throw. Rolls back left. 1 out fire to the end zone. And this is good. Hollywood Brown in the corner of the end zone. And that is a good throw. Touchdown Ravens. For as many bad throws as Lamar Jackson does, he does a really good job of extending a play here, keeping his eyes down the field. Hollywood Brown then scrambles upfield when he starts to see his quarterback work to him because he's just doing a hitch route. Really good route by Hollywood Brown. But for as many bad throws as Lamar Jackson has had in this game, he puts this ball in the corner of the end zone where only his guy can get it, and Hollywood Brown finds a way to connect with it. Hollywood Brown has been kind of disappointing for the Ravens this year. Not there as they connect, and now the Ravens really start to extend this lead out. And if you're the Cowboys, you are really going to have to start to get on your high horse and put up some points. So, the lead pushes up 24-10. Ravens with the lead. The Rams offense intrigues me the most. They do have a dynamic offense. The head coach, his name has left me for some reason. But they do a pretty good job of kind of being a very dynamic offense. Shanahan with the 49ers as well as another good offense out there that I really like to watch. Yeah, Sean McVay. That's it. Yeah, Sean McVay, really good offensive mind, really good young coach. Yeah, I do like their offense a lot. They got a lot of good pieces too. Goff has been semi-inconsistent. He's had a fairly decent year this year. When Goff is on, that offense can do a lot of really good things. That's for sure. As we are now back. Cowboys will return this, but he slips and falls at the own 20, and he rolls up on his own player on his own ankle. Looks like he's going to be fine. He does get up, though. So trips bunch to the left, single receiver to the right until the tight end now motions left. Cowboys got to start putting some drives together and find a way to cut back into this deficit with 4:28 left to play in the third quarter. Adam Thielen talked about how he would like to finish his career playing for Rodgers. Did he really say that? If I'm a Vikings fan and that is true and he actually said that, I'm furious. And I'm not going to, at that rate, I wouldn't even trade him to the Packers. I'd be trading him to somewhere far away from the Packers. That would piss me off as a Vikings fan. That really would. Empty set here for Andy Dalton. Trips left, twins to the right. Quick throw outside to Ezekiel Elliott. That is going to be good for a gain of about 6 and just shy of the first down. Make it about 1.5 yards away from the first down. Yeah, on the Pat McAfee show. Boy, that's not a good look. So 3rd and 1, Cowboys in danger here of a quick 3 and out. Hand off Ezekiel Elliott, and he will drive his legs forward for a gain of about 2 yards, and that will be good for a first down. He picked up that first down with his legs right there. Really kept him churning. Bro, could you imagine if he came to the Packers? Oh, boy. No, that'd be great. That's what I'm saying. If you get someone like that, add him with a Devontae Adams, Rodgers could do some damage. That's for sure. 2 wide receiver set, 2 tight end set for the Cowboys. Play action. Rolls out right. He will throw to Gallup. Gallup's going to be good for a gain. He might have got about 10 or 11 yards there, and that's going to be good for a first down. Really good job by Gallup, just kind of staying in bounds there, actually picking up a gain of 12. Good first down play for the Dallas Cowboys. .235 left to play in this one in the third quarter. Amari Cooper at the bottom of the screen. And we're going to get a timeout by the Ravens here. Couldn't quite get the personnel out there. And that is where we will take another TV timeout here. 24-10, Ravens with the lead. Cowboys trying to put together a drive. According to Adam, him and Rogers playing in casinos a lot together in the offseason and do a lot of workouts also. I wonder what the contract situation looks like for Adam Thielen. But very unprofessional for Adam Thielen to come out and say those things. Like I say, if I'm a Vikings fan, if I'm a Vikings quarterback, if I'm a Vikings teammate, I am not happy hearing those words come out of Adam Thielen's mouth, especially during the middle of the season. That is just not a good look. Not a good look at all. His contract with Vikings ends after this season. Boy, Vikings could lose Stephon Diggs 1 year and then the very next year lose Adam Thielen. Is that why the Packers haven't signed a wide receiver? Yeah, maybe. That'll be a really good pickup for the Packers. If they could do it. I'm sure they got the cap room. I don't think Thielen's going to be ultra expensive. Maybe I'm wrong. He's not old, but he's a little bit up there to where I don't think he's going to get the highest contract that he could. So, could be a possibility, Packer Nation. That'd be a good get for the Green Bay Packers. Pat asked him, has he ever thought about demanding a trade to the Packers? And he laughed and said, I can't say that on air. I think he has, bro. Dang. I mean, maybe. Maybe he has. Not a fan of MVS. He can go. MVS. I'm trying to remember who that is. So 1st and 10 for the Cowboys. Ball on their own 45. With 2:27 left to play in the third. CeeDee Lamb will motion to the slot to the left. Quick drop, looking left, and will now fire left. He's got Amari Cooper. Gets it to about the 40, and that's a good gain of about 14 yards. First down, Dallas Cowboys. I believe that's the only third target to Amari Cooper. They need to start feeding Amari Cooper. I need Amari Cooper. Valdez Scantling, coach. Oh, okay. Yeah. I think he's a good young receiver. Yeah, he had the fumble. I believe that's the one who fumbled against Colts. I think he's a good young receiver. I think he's fast. I just think he's got some growing to do. 24-10. Play action. Dalton looking. He's going to have to get rid of this quick, and this is probably going to be intentional grounding. I don't think he was outside the pocket right there. Brandy says, I want a damn slot receiver. I see. Boy, Dalton might have just got out of the pocket there late. Close. We need to start throwing to Amari Cooper. I need Amari Cooper to get at least 50 yards receiving to win big. That's what I'm looking for now. Handoff, Ezekiel Elliott. He'll cut it up, keep the legs moving, but it's only going to get him a gain of about a couple. See where Amari Cooper is right now. Amari Cooper, as far as receiving, 3 catches for 33 yards. I need him to pick up another 17 yards. Third and 7 for the Cowboys. Need a conversion here. Ravens sending a blitz. Will now check it down to Brown. Or is that Bryant? Can't remember his name. Number 85 makes a really good move here, making a man miss. And he finds a way to get to the first down, and that's a really good play on a 3rd and 7. I believe that is Bryant, number 85. Good play there. So Andy Dalton on this drive, 4 or 5 for 41 yards. He needs this drive to end in points and not a field goal. Fake handoff, CeeDee Lamb will now look, fires down the field in trouble, but he hits Ezekiel Elliott right in the hands, and he's not able to complete it. Would have been a first down and a big play of about 15 to 20 yards, but he hits Ezekiel Elliott just on a wheel route and hits him right in the chest, and he's not able to connect on it. This is a well-thrown ball right over the hands of a defender. Ezekiel Elliott could not hang on. Amari Cooper checks back into the game. Handoff Pollard. He'll cut up, and he'll get a gain of maybe 3. And this will bring up another 3rd and 7. And I think that is where we are going to end this third quarter. 24-10, Ravens with the lead. End of the third, Cowboys with a big 3rd and 7 deep into the Ravens territory. They need to pick up this 3rd down or they're going to be stuck with a situation on whether they go for it or chip away in the lead with a field goal. I think at the point with how many field goals you've missed, I think this is 4-down territory. I think you got to go for it if you don't get the 3rd down. Brady says, I'm not sure I agree with the Cowboys' play calls in this situation. They're not doing terrible, Brandy. I think they're moving the ball right there. I mean, really good design on the wheel route. Ezekiel Elliott's got to catch it. I think Andy Dalton's been sharp on this drive, and he's keeping the Cowboys alive. It's just tough sledding. The run game is not there, and that's putting a lot more pressure on this pass game with Andy Dalton. I think the run game being stale has really hurt this offense. I mean, this is an offense that prides itself on running the football, and right now they simply cannot. What is the point of having all these skill players and not getting them involved? Yeah, now, I do think they need to find ways to get the ball out of the hand of Andy Dalton a little bit quicker and get it into these guys with the playmakers with some room to run. I do think they could do some more high percentage throws. That's the thing I loved about the 49ers. They were very quick with their pass game concept, get it out quick. And it really showed last night. Same with the Bills. Bills did a really good job of utilizing quick passing games. So Cowboys probably could definitely incorporate a little bit more of that. So a 3rd and 7 for the Dallas Cowboys. Trips to the left. Tight end is to the right. Andy Dalton steps up, pump fake, and Andy Dalton will go down. Sack, and that is exactly what the Cowboys did not need. Just a bad play for the Dallas Cowboys as left guard just lets go of his man, and he eventually finds his way to the quarterback. Center also, Looney, gets blown off the ball. Not very good. And Zerline is going to be forced to come out and kick another field goal despite being down a total of 14 points. This will keep it a two-possession game. Snap, set, kick on the way. And this one is missed. Zerline is having a terrible night. Oof is correct, Brandy. That is not good. Not good at all, Brandy. Boy. I would like to say that I think the Cowboys would have went for it if it wasn't for the sack there. But at some point, you're probably just going to have to go for it regardless. Not a good night for Zerline. Fake handoff here. We'll now dump it off to the fullback, and that is a good, easy first down completion there. Give them a gain of about 8. Good first down play. Ravens, handoff, Gus Edwards. He's going to cut it up, and he's got a lot of room. 40, 45, 30. Inside the 30-yard line are the Ravens, and this one could get ugly here as the Ravens are now starting to have their way on the ground. And I think the Cowboys are getting close to calling this one. Lamar's going to keep this one, gets it to the 25, to the 20, and he will get hit hard at about the 18, but it's going to be good for a first down. This is going to be another bad loss for the Cowboys. If they can't quite get it, they will drop to a 3-9 record, and not very good for the first-year coach McCarthy. Handoff, Dobbins will bounce it to the outside, and not a good decision to bounce it out there as Lamar didn't have the first down last play, and this is going to be a loss of a couple, so this should bring up about a 3rd and 3. Bust 2.0 indeed, Brandy. Jackson looking quick, in trouble, steps up in the pocket, somehow gets away. He's going to go to the 20, to about the 16-yard line, and that is where he will get out of bounds, and that will be good enough for a first down. Handoff, Ingram. He will bounce to the outside. 15, now cut up to about the 11-yard line. And another successful play on first down will bring up 2nd and about 5. Handoff, Ingram will cut it to the outside. Now steps up, and he will drive his way forward to about the 6-yard line. It will be good enough for another first down. All I know is after this drive, I want them to throw it to Amari Cooper about 3 more times. He should get more than 13 yards, and I should get my bet. They got to start throwing the ball around the yard. The Ravens got to start playing a little prevent defense, and I will take that. The game is absolutely over, Packer Nation, but my bet is not. I need Amari Cooper to get 50 yards, and right now he's got 33. Pass the ball to Amari Cooper. They've given him 3 targets. He's caught it 3 times for 33 yards. Throw the ball to Amari Cooper. What are you paying him for? Fake handoff. Jackson now looking to the end zone. Flushed out. Will check it down to his fullback, and he will get upended at the 4-yard line. And this will bring up a 2nd and goal. Yeah, he could, Packer Nation. He absolutely could. I just need them to throw it to him. I cannot believe they've only got him 3 targets in this game. Handoff, J.K. Dobbins, and he will be cut down at about the 3-yard line. Make it the 4, so he just gets back to the line of scrimmage. This will be 3rd and goal, as we are now under 9 minutes remaining in this game. Yeah, I got to bet. It was a three-person parlay. It was Lamar Jackson to throw a touchdown pass, Andy Dalton to throw a touchdown pass, and Amari Cooper to get 50 yards receiving. Lamar's got it. Dalton's got it. Cooper, 13-yard shot. So 3rd and goal. Lamar rolls out to the right. His man's not there. In trouble. Backs up, will now fire to the end zone, and he ducks this one into the ground, and that will be incomplete. And this will set up a field goal try for Tucker. Actually, it would pay out 95. So it wouldn't be a bad payday. Lamar's got to make that throw. He's got to step into it. He just throws this one. Man, Lamar just throws some bad throws. What's up, Brayton? Appreciate you joining the stream. Tucker, 22 yards out from the right hash, is up and right down Main Street and good. So Ravens will extend their lead. 27-10 is the score right now. The Cowboys got to put up some points quick, fast, in a hurry. They need to turn to Amari Cooper. Butcher says, Dallas is cooked. The team has mentally checked out. So here's the thing, Butcher. And maybe we talk about this on Across the Map Sports here come Friday, if that's still the plan. Let's say they lose out and they only win 3 games this year. Does McCarthy stay? Does he survive? Does he last? Guys, also, I will not be streaming the Thursday night game between the Patriots and the Rams. I want to leave that stage to Butcher Block and Patriots Talk, so everybody plan to be over at Butcher Block and Patriots Talk for his live stream on Thursday night. Should be a really good one, guys. Brayton says Kansas State lost in basketball to a D3 school. Ouch. Packer Nation 12 said it should be 27-19. Yeah, with all the missed field goals. Zerline has had a really bad night. And if it's 27-19, you're talking about an 8-point game right there. Cowboys still in it, but 9 points off the board. Lamar cannot throw a Packer Nation. He'll have a good throw every now and then, but he is very inconsistent. And for as much as Ravens fans love his athleticism, he holds this team back in a severe way as far as being able to throw the ball, and it's affecting their run game. Not tonight. Cowboys cannot play run defense. Brandy says, I think McCarthy gets another shot. Injuries in the first year with the team. Can you really evaluate on that? That's a very good point, Brandy. I mean, the injuries to this offensive line has been catastrophic. It has been a really bad year as far as injuries. So you make a great point, Brandy. I just, wanted to throw it out there because the Cowboys, you got to think Jerry Jones doesn't want to wait long for another chance at a Super Bowl. And to see it come out and I have high hopes about moving forward and to potentially have a 3 to 4 win year, I was wondering if maybe that could say, you know what, we're going to go in a different direction. Coach, if the Cowboys don't pay Dak, I take him on the – absolutely. If I'm a Patriots, I take Dak Prescott. Dak Prescott is a very solid quarterback who can win a Super Bowl in this league. I 100% agree, Butcher. Packer Nation says, just really show was the Packers' success McCarthy or a Hall of Fame or a Hall of Famer. Yeah. A great quarterback can mask a lot of deficiencies. And like say, Brandy, I think about the offensive line. I keep forgetting about the quarterback, not having the quarterback. So, and I actually think the Packers was putting up some points when they had Dak. So here we go. Andy Dalton steps back. He's going to throw to the outside to Gallup, and that's good for a first down to the receiver number 13 instead of to the receiver number 19. Throw the ball to Amari Cooper. Jeez, throw the ball to Amari Cooper. He needs 13 yards. Absolutely, Butcher. Sounds good. I can't wait for it. I can't wait for it to get back in a stream where we just sit back and chat. Andy Dalton looks. We'll try to check it down to Ezekiel Elliott, and that is incomplete just over his head. Andy Dalton clearly not looking into the way of Amari Cooper, and it's starting to piss me off. Jeez, just 13 yards. Give the man a 15-yard catch and be done with it. Come on, Ravens. Playoff coverage. Amari Cooper lines up to the left. Twins on both sides. Quick snap. Looks to the left. He will throw, but that's to his tight end. Gain for about 6. And it's not to Amari Cooper. By the way, the new stream room looking fire. I appreciate that. I'm working on it. I still got some more things I want to put up. I'm reconditioning these helmets. I've been meaning to show you, Butcher, but I made this helmet. This was an old high school helmet. Then I got a Tennessee Titans helmet right here that I reconditioned. I just finished a Florida State helmet that I think looks fire. Andy Dalton in trouble. Andy Dalton will now dish it out to Ezekiel Elliott, and he will fall forward for what looks to be a gain of a first down. But yeah, I'm going to make a video on how to do this stuff. But recondition this old high school helmet. I did one at Florida State just because I like the way the Florida State. Yeah, the Oilers helmet is fire. I want to do a new Titans helmet, but getting into that as a hobby. Dalton will look and will fire, and this one's connect to Brown. He gets to the 40 and gets to the 35, but once again, or that is Bryant, no one wants to throw to Amari Cooper, and it's pissing me off. Can we please just throw the ball to Amari Cooper? I mean, what are you paying him all that money for? But I like to have some helmets hung up on the wall, Butcher, and I like to interchange some helmets, have a couple here. You know, and I'm going to make a video once I have my whole room set up, or my stream room. I like it at night too, of course, with the lights off. I'm going to get some LEDs up on the wall a little bit more. I like it. I know, Packer Nation, I know. Because I got a bet on the game, Brayton. I need Amari Cooper to get 50 yards receiving. He currently has, right now, 3 catches for 33 yards. He technically has 5 targets. I do not remember the other targets. And we've got about 7 minutes left, and I'm seeing the chances of him getting 13 more yards deplenish. So, not happy. All right, Butcher says, I'm going to get up at 4 a.m. Y'all take care, bro. Absolutely, Butcher, man. I appreciate you joining the stream, just hanging out with me for a little bit. Appreciate your moderation, as always. And I'll see you on your stream Thursday, Butcher. Have a good night. Sleep well, man. But yeah, guys, feels good to get back streaming. We're going to build this thing from the ground back up. Like I say, went through a while there not being able to stream, and I hate that. Just really got busy with my job and everything along those lines. Then the pandemic hurt everything back in the spring. So it's been a tough go. So we're going to try to build this thing from the ground up. You know, we've got a great community here, and it's just, you know, getting a lot of people together and having a good time. So we're gonna do some good things. We're gonna get this thing back a little bit more consistent. Still want to do some more streaming of video games and things like that. So I like it. As we're just in a commercial break right now looking, RQ3 says Cowboys getting embarrassed as usual. It's been a bad one, RQ. I'm sitting here wondering right now why they don't throw the football ever to Amari Cooper. I don't know if you know the reason why, but Amari Cooper gets, like, no love. So here we go. Twins to the right, twins to the left. Dalton, quick throw to the outside. It's to his tight end. Gets to the 25, and he will get slung around, and he will get to about the 12-yard line. So even if you threw a touchdown pass to Amari Cooper right now, he would only get 12 yards, which is terrible. Who would win, Cowboys or Jets? I would like to say Cowboys, but at this point, I don't know who. Ball is actually on the 16-yard line, so a 16-yard touchdown pass to Amari Cooper would be sweet right here. Looking, he'll throw the screen to Ezekiel Elliott. He'll get to the 10, to the 5, and gets down to about the 3-yard line. Ugh. We are not going to throw the ball to Amari Cooper. Andy Dalton fires to the corner of the end zone to Amari Cooper, and it's tipped up and incomplete. Of course, you throw him a 4-yard pass. Well defended there by the Baltimore Raven defender. Andy Dalton in trouble. Will now fire to the end zone. This one is incomplete, but there is a flag on the play. So my only hope for Amari Cooper is that the Cowboys score here, hold the Ravens, and get the ball back and try to push it down the field real quick, and we get some chunk plays for Amari Cooper to end this game. Handoff Ezekiel Elliott, and he will fall forward for just a gain of about a half a yard. The clock will continue to go. It's now 2nd and goal from the 1-yard line. So you got it fixed today, Packer Nation? Because that sounds brutal. I thought it was an interception, Brandy. I thought they missed a call right there, as Ezekiel Elliott cannot find the end zone again. So the more they can't score quick, the more time is just ticking down. Hand off Ezekiel Elliott, and he will not find the end zone again. They are going to waste this clock all the way down to under 4 minutes, and that makes me mad. Dalton will now throw in the back corner of the end zone. This one is caught by Amari Cooper for a touchdown, Cowboys. Unfortunately, that will only be good for just a couple yards, but it gets me a little bit closer. I said I needed 13. That probably got him 2. So I need 11-yard reception from Cooper in the last 3 minutes and 59 seconds. So what I really need is the Ravens to go 3 and out and the Cowboys to push the ball and at least get 1 or 2 more catches to Amari Cooper. So now 27-16. This extra point is up and good. And you think about it, it is 27-17. You missed 3 field goal kicks, which would have made it 27-26, and right there you could have went for 2 to tie the game. For as bad as the Cowboys have played, if they make 3 field goals, this is a tied football game. You can't miss that many field goals. They did throw it to him, Brayton, but they didn't throw it to him with a lot of yards to be able to gain. No, he has not been good at all, Coach K. Yeah, Amari Cooper now 4 catches, 35 yards, so I need him. It was 17 yards, so I need him to have a 15-yard reception. It's not good. I need Amari Cooper to get 15 more yards. It's probably not happening. I don't think the Cowboys can stop the Ravens on a 3 and out. Well, I hope they get the ball back, Brandy, but I don't think they will. You think they fire McCarthy, bail, and try to get the right guy in place? We talked about this. Brandy brought up a great point just with the injuries on the offensive line, the injuries to your franchise quarterback. Brandy thinks that McCarthy will get another chance, and I tend to agree. You know, I shot that question out there, especially if they lose out, and they still might do it. But with all the injuries, she made a good point. Did he really get a fair shake? Did he really get a fair shake to get evaluated? And any team loses their franchise quarterback and a couple franchise offensive linemen, it's going to be tough to win football games. And while, yes, they still got a lot of pieces, losing those guys make a difference. So RQ3 says, looking forward to 2021. RQ3, what would you want? Would you want McCarthy to be fired? Or do you think this is just an injury-riddled team that just had really bad luck this year and you just need a reset, try to get some more talent in here? Or do you scrap it in 1 year? So Cowboys look like they're going to attempt an onside kick here. This ball is just laying flat on the ground. No tee. There's the kick. And it will not get 10 yards. So this is an easy recovery. Cowboys are saying they have it. I thought it was an easy recovery for the Ravens. It's a clear recovery for the Ravens. It is the Ravens' ball, so all I can hope as someone who needs Amari Cooper to catch some more passes is that they hold him to a 3-and-out right here and get the ball back. RQ3 says, I'll give him another chance. Brandy says, then again, Jerry Jones does what he wants. Very true, but he doesn't really fire coaches, though. Just don't think he has done a good job with the team. The problems is they need help with the trenches and draft a guy that will sell tickets in Jersey and Lamb. Yeah. Very true. Think he has bobbled some games they were in. I 100% agree with you, Coach K. I do. But it is still tough with those key injuries on a team. So a 2nd and 3 now for the Ravens as the Cowboys took a quick timeout. Boy, do I need the Cowboys to hold them to a 3-and-out, but it's already 2nd and 3. Fake handoff. Jackson's going to pull it, keep it to the outside. He's in trouble going backwards and will finally be brought down for only a loss of 1. Really could have been a loss of 4. And the Cowboys will call another quick timeout. So the Cowboys with the chance to hold a 3-and-out. Let's hope they do. I will give the touchdown animation if they give it to Amari Cooper for another 15-yard gain. Do what the Cardinals did, realize they didn't have that right guy, fired him, brought Cliff in, and got the QB, and they can run the system to a T. Cardinals are an up and rising team. I like the Cardinals a lot. So a 3rd and 3 for the Baltimore Ravens with 3:45 left to play in this game. Come on, Cowboys. Find a way to get your offense back on the field. Handoff, Ingram up the middle, and he's got the first down easy. Boy, I tell you, Vander Esch has had a terrible game tonight. He seems like he's back on his heels. He's guessing. I thought Vander Esch was a really good linebacker. I'll tell you right now, he has played very bad today. In the AFC South, if you're talking about AFC South, they're still number 1 in the AFC South because they hold tiebreakers. As far as AFC, I'm guessing you're 4th. Maybe 3rd. Gus Edwards will bust this one to the outside, and he's going to keep running all the way down to about the 5-yard line. I would love to see the Ravens score quick. Anything that can get the ball into the hands of the Cowboys quick. I actually think he only got to about the 10. So it is now 1st and goal. Gets to about the 7. Let's hope for a Ravens touchdown right here. 3 minutes left to go. Jackson will keep it. Gets to the outside. Gets to the 10. Cuts up to the 5 and gets down at the 4. Unfortunately, he didn't get out of bounds, so the clock will remain. Come on, Ravens. Score a touchdown. Handoff, J.K. Dobbins. He will cut up, and J.K. Dobbins is in to the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. So the bet is still alive for the Coach Plays. But yeah, the Ravens find a way. J.K. Dobbins gets into the end zone here late in this game to just extend the lead. Hopefully the Cowboys will trot back out. Amari Cooper out there. As an extra point here, we'll push this back out to a 34-17 lead. Extra point is up, and it is good. That was the most half-assed defense I have seen in a while. Over 27.5, baby. Chase T66 gets his. Chase, I've already won one with Lamar scoring 2 touchdowns, but my big bet, that's the 3-player bet. I need Amari Cooper to get a 15-yard reception here to get it. Andy Dalton has scored a touchdown. Lamar has scored a touchdown. And I needed Amari Cooper to get 50 yards receiving. He's got 35. For the love of God, can they just get it to Amari Cooper for a 15-yard reception, and we will be golden. Technically 6. Yeah, no, a 15-yard reception will get it. But there you go, Chase. 27.5. He's got it. So they were right. Hey, they were right at 27 for that long of a time. Boy, you've been sweating bullets over there. I do got a chance, but I don't have a whole lot of confidence. But they were stuck at 27 for a while there. Oh, wow. Great cover there, Chase T66. Oh, I wish they would play Coach K. Come on, make sure Amari Cooper's back out there. Throw it to the guy you play some money. You pay some money. Get him a couple targets here. Amari Cooper is back out there. Come on, Andy Dalton. Throw it to Amari Cooper. What are we doing handing the ball off? Like, what are we doing? Are you literally going to sit here and wave the white flag? Is that what we're about? Is that how trash of a team we are? Jeez. So, Pete, 2-minute warning. And we hand the ball off. Yeah, you do, Coach K. It's been great. It's been great. Yeah, that doesn't sound right, Brandy. That does not sound right at all. So, commercial break now ending. Second and long for the Cowboys. This game is all but over, but we are just hanging around to see if Amari Cooper can find a way to catch a pass for 15 or more yards. Empty formation, trips to the right. Amari Cooper's to the right. Looking his way, gets a catch to Amari Cooper. That will be good for a gain of maybe 10 and a first down. So I need about one more catch for Amari Cooper. Let's go, Amari Cooper. He now has 5 catches, 43 yards. I need a 7-yard reception, Amari Cooper. Minute 40 left to play. Go Amari Cooper's way. He's to the left. He looks left. Looks. Fires. This is a catch by Gallup. Dadgummit. Thought that was Cooper. It is a first down, and he gets out of bounds, so that keeps us in play. Amari Cooper, we need a 7-yard reception. Come on. I agree with you, RQ3. Empty set. Trips to the right. Twins left. Amari Cooper is slot to the right. There is flags on play. Could be a false start or an offsides. If it's a false start, this might be a 10-second runoff. And it is false start. Let's go, Amari Cooper. So this is essentially going to end most of the hopes for the Cowboys as what has been a bad year. Twins left, trips right, Amari Cooper in the slot to the right. You're getting off coverage. Just throw it to Amari Cooper. Looks left, throws right at Amari Cooper, and he throws behind him, incomplete. What are we doing? Step into your throw. Make it nice and easy. That's an easy 7-yard catch right there. Goodness gracious, man. Terrible. Trips right. Single receiver is a tight end to the left. Now the running back will motion left. Got Amari Cooper in the slot. Let's see if he goes to him back to back. Probably won't. Looks his way. In trouble. Got to rush out. And will now fire. This one was intended for Gallup and incomplete. This will bring up a 3rd and 15. You only got about 2 chances right here. If he didn't throw it behind Amari Cooper on that last dang throw, man. Trips right, single receiver left. Amari Cooper is the far outside receiver on the outside in the trips to the right. They would throw a quick screen to Gallup on the outside, and it's a loss of 3. Now it's going to bring up 4th and 18, and I wouldn't even be shocked if you see the Cowboys punt. Terrible. If he hits the slant to Amari Cooper, I probably win the bet. So it is 4th down. Trey set to the right. Amari Cooper is outside on the right. Throw to Amari Cooper. He's not looking his way. He throws to the left. It is caught by Gallup down to about the 32-yard line, so that keeps him in play. There is 25 seconds left to go. Throw the ball to Amari Cooper. Let's go. Hurry up. Amari Cooper is to the right. He's not looking his way. Throwing deep down the middle of the field. It's incomplete. Still 13 seconds left to go. Just throw to Amari freaking Cooper. Jeez, man. Just need one of these big bets to hit. 2nd and 10, 13 seconds left to go. Trips to the right, Twins to the left. Amari Cooper is the outside receiver on the right. We're going to get a timeout on the Ravens. What are we doing? What are we doing? If you just hit the slant. I mean, we won our money back for the night, but this would catapult me. As always, guys, just want to appreciate y'all for joining the stream. You got 20 likes, another solid stream. It's been a decent game. Cowboys didn't really show up too much to this one. Kind of lulled you to sleep. We'll be on again very soon. We're going to leave Thursday Night Football to Butcher Block and Patriots Talk since it's a Patriot game, so everybody check over there. 2nd and 10. Looking to the left. Looking to the left, and now we'll throw, and this is incomplete with 8 seconds left to go. He was not looking in the direction of Amari Cooper at all. I'm going to lose this bet by 7 yards. Trips to the left. Amari Cooper is on the outside to the left. Single receiver is Bryant and we run the ball! What are we doing? I hate the Cowboys. He'll run. I hate the wave the white flag. That's pathetic. Anyways, guys, appreciate y'all joining the stream. This has been a good one. I hate the Cowboys. Let it known. I hate the Cowboys. But as anyways, guys, appreciate y'all joining the stream, hitting the like button. If you're subscribed to the Coach Plays, thank you very much. It's all good, Brayton. We still had a good night. Much better night than the Dallas Cowboys. That's what I can say. Until next time, guys, appreciate y'all very much. KV Love says LMAO. Terrible, KV. Terrible. Appreciate you joining the stream. Until next time, guys, y'all take it easy. Peace.
Never fake, I keep it real.